figure your shit out now?
Wow. Okay, that's one way to go. Okay, I was doing the whole thing like we often do, but you just had to go ahead and break the fourth wall, didn't you?
Yep, sure did, bitch.
I
I love you.
should change your name from Little to Harshy.
How is that harsh?
How is that not harsh?
I did not know.
You're on the spectrum, so you lack empathy. This is known. And this is evidence. This is documented evidence.
How is this done? Okay, I didn't know that you were gonna do a thing.
When I we've done that same intro 1,000 times. When I gasp, and it's always we've done this before, haven't we?
Yes, but I didn't know that.
Okay, we're starting over.
No.
We're starting over.
Did you figure your shit
Oh
out?
my god! Okay, we're starting it again. And welcome back. We're doing finally this thing, and okay.
Yay!
That wasn't how I wanted to do it. Fuck. One more time. Yeah, it's Banjo-Tooie!
Yay!
I don't know what's wrong with us today.
There's something wrong with you today.
Me.
Yes.
Something with you every day because you're on the spectrum.
You
say that about me being brown constantly.
No, I don't.
Yes, you actually do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you actually do, in
I
fact.
do not.
You always be talking about. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I do not say that you have problems because you're brown.
I'm sure you have said that before. Probably on video. You're allowed to say, so okay, when you say stuff that's mean but it's a joke, it's okay. When I say it's mean, it's a joke, and it's not okay.
Yes.
No, that's not how it works. Fuck you.
Alright, fine.
Fuck you, Spurgy. Anyway.
You're a Spurgy.
I'm not. You are, actually. That's what I mean. No! You slapped my injured arm.
How is that arm injured?
You all the fucking shit on it.
Oh, ew.
Well, anyway. Why is this the one where we do a stupid ass intro?
Can we just play the game?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you care?
Yes.
Do you want to be here?
Yes.
Could have fooled me. What?
That was mean.
You're mean constantly, all the time, and you know it.
I love you.
I love you too. So what? Hey, what's up, Map Truck? You missed all the stupidity. Hopefully. Anyway, we're playing Banjo-Tooie because it's Halloween season. There's a witch in it, and that in my mind constantly makes it okay.
Guess so.
I mean, we could do it like Banjo-Kazooie because there's an actual like spooky level in that, but I'm lazy, so we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And because the whole reason why I procured this Xbox was basically to play this, because of course there was later released the Rare Replay collection, which to me is like, you know, worth its weight in gold. I mean, others might not understand, you know, even people in the video game like world might not understand the significance of Rareware and everything they brought to video games and how they revolutionized so many things.
Yeah.
But through no like thing of their like through no connection that I'm aware of, like for me it was I just happened upon this game as a child.
Yeah.
And it became one of my favorite games
Yes.
of all time. Oh god! Apparently, I think the Elite are back on Dynamite.
Already?
Ugh. I saw reports that it might be coming. It might be happening soon.
I saw reports that it might be happening soon. I just didn't think it would be tonight.
Well, I mean, we heard that about WWE. It's like, oh, this person might be coming back soon, and they're back like that night.
That's true. But I don't really care.
I don't care either. I saw reports that like his Don Callis is backstage, so there you go. And I still go to that Impact friggin' report of investigation of one of their higher ups in sexual misconduct They don't name names, so we can all guess.
Yep.
Anyway, and Brian Last knows people, and he's intimated at it.
Yeah.
So, or no, he hasn't intimated. He's made it pretty clear that's who, his sources say it is.
Yeah.
But either way, it was a video package. Okay.
Oh.
It was a video package with them in it. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Nah.
Well, so they weren't there live. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Anyway. We're playing this game because, there's a witch in it, and also it's one of my favorite games from growing up. And like I played Banjo-Kazooie, like it's weird. I played Banjo-Tooie first, and I knew nothing about the story or anything like that for Banjo-Kazooie. But I just picked it up, and started playing it, and thought it was a lot of fun. And later on, I played Banjo-Kazooie and started to learn, the background of this game, I guess story-wise, and now I appreciate it even more, I guess.
Yay!
But either way, I just wanted to play this game because it holds a special place in my cold little brown heart. Yeah, Marv Mav says, remember this game a long time ago. Yep, I played this back like in the 2000s when I was a little kid. And I just played it. If we were playing on my N64 version, it would show that I had like over like 100-something hours logged on one of the freaking game files. Because I would just play it and just like run around, Like I didn't care that much about like, actually doing stuff in the game. I just liked exploring the world and stuff. And that's why this game holds a place in my heart now. And
You hold a special place in my heart.
yeah, I know. I figured, I just want to play it. That's all it comes down to. This is stream and chill.
Well, yeah, and
we're
also,
not streaming for anyone but ourselves.
We tried playing it on the N64, and
right? No, it's just because because of the setup and everything with the TV and stuff. And also like it doesn't like mesh well with the streaming setup and everything.
Yeah, this is better.
Just because it's on an AV component old system. This is on the Xbox One, so I figured it might as well. Even though I'm pretty sure the box, this is an Xbox One like game. It still says Xbox. It is Xbox One game, but the versions of the game on it are from the Xbox 360,
right?
Like because once Microsoft acquired Rare and then made that really really bad Banjo-Kazooie sequel.
Yeah.
They also like put the original two games like on Xbox Live, like not remastered, just like made to look nicer.
Yeah. HD.
Yeah, HD. So.
Anyway.
I'll appreciate that at least.
Let's go.
We're gonna do this. Spent a long time on the menu screen because this is a weird sesh. So I've been playing on my own quite a bit.
Yeah.
But we're going to start a new game because I want to. The thing is, though, we won't be able to hear it because our volume is turned down, so it doesn't like interfere with the stream. But the one problem with this game, with this like remake, is that like on occasion it like runs too fast because you'll be like doing something like the processing speed is increased to where like I guess I didn't go in and tweak it that much. I know it would have been really hard, but like. Certain like sound effects and like background noises and stuff like and music like can't keep up with how fast like this game's able to process things because it's on a superior console obviously. I guess no one thought to try and go back and fix that or try to do something about it. So it is what it is. It's fine. Either way, I'm still gonna hit the button and we're gonna do this. Woo!
Gonna hit your button.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding.
That's just soft.
You like it.
It's also soft. Yeah. 2 years have passed since Return of the Witch was defeated by Banjo and Kazooie. Yeah, it was 2 years later. Which is impressive to me because, like, making a game this big in 2 years, that's pretty remarkable. I'm sure they were, like, working on it in the interim, but still, like, that's... But even still, like, that's assuming that, like, the first one's going to be successful, and it was, thankfully, but, still, that's a big ask.
I didn't really like 1 when we played it on the N64.
I don't think you like 2 that much either.
We didn't really play 2 that much, though.
Yeah, well, we played some of it, but yeah, like you said, it was hard to do with the N64 setup and everything, so we just kind of like, were like, meh.
Yeah.
No good, Mistress of Can't Shift Rock. Yeah, Klungo, what up? Because in the last game she fell from her tower and is stuck underground.
Right.
All because of that stupid bear. Yeah.
On the family calendar that had our spirit animals,
I was a burr.
Yeah, you were a bear.
I was a brown bear.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, Mumbo, my favorite guy. That's much like bears.
Bokum.
Yeah, be Ekum Bokum. It's right, Kazooie. There goes your bird seed money. We're just fucking playing cards. See, what I appreciate is like the people who made this game with Rare. When are the witches coming? Eh? Yeah, see, like that sound effect came in late,
Yeah.
like a second late, because the game process is too fast. And I guess because it's a cutscene, but it's not pre-rendered. It's still like with the game's graphics, so
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do about that. Sadly, I did get a chance to play the sequel to this, the
Yeah.
Xbox One, the really shitty one.
Yeah.
It just made me actively angry. So we ain't doing that again, probably.
Good.
Maybe if I'm bored, I'll play Banjo-Kazooie at some point. But
Yeah.
Tooie is holds a closer place in my heart. And I know, like, there are plenty of people who say, like, oh, it's like, I've heard people like Donkey, I know, doesn't like loves Banjo-Kazooie, but doesn't love Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah.
It seems like it's like the worlds are way too big and like it's hard. Like there's like
It's
like a Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, it's a lot longer. There's a lot of backtracking and everything.
Yeah, I don't really like back.
Which as a kid, I didn't really mind all that much.
Yeah.
But I see what people mean. Like it's Kazoo like Banjo-Kazooie was a lot more like concise. Like the worlds were the right size. For like exploring and stuff. You didn't need like a lot of help to find stuff, but in this one you do need a bit more help.
Yeah.
And then as a kid, I had the old strategy guide. I had a lot of strategy guides back in the day.
Yeah.
And I had the one for this one. And I would read it like constantly, just like not even like while playing the game all the time. Just like on my spare time, I would just read the freaking strategy guide because it was really like colorful and like had really nice pictures and like I just liked reading it.
Okay.
I don't know, like I was a weird kid.
Damn it.
And I'm not even diagnosed with anything, so I don't even have an excuse.
Shit. Okay, there we go.
Thank you. Okay, that's not bad actually. The sync on that.
There we go.
It's the big
I had
drill.
to pat you for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What up, bitches? Okay, yeah, it's not going too fast.
Which one's that one?
That's Mingella, her sister.
Okay.
She's skinny. And the third one, Blabelda, is the fat one.
Okay.
She's a cat. We must go, and what it will be. Then get off me, you must, or move I cannot. See, Grunty talks in rhymes, but they talk like Yoda, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, the music is still like way behind. It's still like way behind the freaking cutscenes.
Well, you know whose problem that is?
Mine, as a person who I don't know, it just pisses me off. I don't know if it's my autism, my OCD, or my ADD, my full disorder, my schizophrenia, but that pisses me off.
I'm gonna hurt you.
You can't hurt it. You can't hurt it. You would hurt a person with that many disabilities.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well,
Oh,
maybe.
by the way, I'm brown, so.
By the way,
on top of all that.
I wouldn't hurt you.
Okay, you just said you were going to. What are you talking about?
No, you said you wouldn't hurt a person with all those disabilities, and I said no, but...
You would hurt me.
No, I would not!
Physically.
No!
Why do you do it constantly?
I don't!
Why do you assault me all the time?
I do not!
Look me in the eye and say that.
I don't.
No, you autismos are good liars.
How am I... Okay, right now, am I assaulting you?
Oh, okay, so because you're not doing it now, that means you never ever do it. Okay. Cool.
I'm not saying I
You
don't...
assaulted me a second ago. You struck me.
I did not.
It's on video. They can backtrack and see. It's supposed to be like a bang, 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 but the music is too far behind. My autism is kicking in. That I don't actually have.
Do you need me to start playing Wet Cement? Because I'll do that.
Well, that would just trick him out even more, so. This kind of lines up a little bit, but it's not how it's supposed to be. What happened to little old me? It's like loud, this like dramatic music was supposed to play when the boulder exploded, but it's now playing as she's coming out of the hole. There I came out.
Ugh. Isn't she like dead?
Yeah, she's a skeleton. Yeah. The characters die in this and still talk to you. That's
so
how this
weird.
world works in this game. Characters like say, "Oh, I'm dead now," but they're like talking to you as they say it. It's weird though, like they introduced Gruntilda's like sisters, but they don't like do anything in the story like at all.
It's
Besides
true.
this. Yep. Run, Mumbo, run. This actually made me nervous as a child.
Mumbo, run!
Yeah. This actually screwed me as a child because I love Mumbo so much.
Here, I'm gonna hold your hand.
Yes, oh my hand, it's my hand. No! No, Mumbo, no.
He escaped, I think. I think he's
Yeah,
fine.
no, but I was screwed for him.
Poor baby.
I had a weird like, friggin' empathy for fictional characters growing up. Auntie coming.
Man.
Yeah, that means the friggin' xylophone just now was supposed to play when he was being chased, but he's already back in the house. And I remember because of the processing power of the N64, the frame rate would drop super hard, right, like during this cutscene at times.
Yeah.
But they knew that was gonna happen, so like they timed the music to go with it, you know. So it wasn't like, you know, it still worked. But here it's like the Xbox runs too good. Everybody out.
It's too good.
I'm not falling for that trick again. I'm staying right here.
There is something wrong with you.
And it just cuts right to the friggin' each cutscene like just runs way too fast. Here we must ready to leave we are. You're not even paying attention.
Yes, I am.
You're on your phone.
I'm not.
You literally were, when you liar.
No, I'm not.
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm paying attention.
You don't care.
Yes, I do.
Lucy will leave. Destroy area they will. What does that sound like?
I remember these things. I remember those things being problems for us when we were like they're there to like fight you in the overworld.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere, but they're not. They're just like random enemies. They don't do anything. Wait for me, Mr. Scrunty.
So now you no longer want to like steal Banjo's sister because she's
here.
pretty.
Yeah, well, she has bigger problems to deal with than not being pretty at this point.
Yeah.
He's a little skeleton. So that's also spooky, so there you go.
Yeah, it is.
I am justified. And the story and this game is a lot darker than the first one. I mean, look, the house is like fucking destroyed.
It is. It's fucked up.
The music is still fucking too far behind. Look at our house. Well, at least everyone got out safely. Hang on, where's Goggle Boy? This is so fucked up.
God, that's so disturbing.
You got fucking burnt alive. I am dead.
Is he actually dead?
Well, looks much unwell. It's worse than that.
Oh, yep, he's dead.
Crunty's killed 4 bottles.
Fuck bottles.
He's fucking dead. Just kill him in the first cutscene. He's a favorite character in Banjo-Kazooie anyway. See, this game knows how to do the fourth wall breaks, and it's not too fucking annoying.
First thing, you kill Scorpion.
No. Okay, first things... Oh, what the, oh, yeah. That's that. First things first as always, Reptile dies immediately. Why do you do this to me? Why? It's true. Let's go, Banjo. Sigh. I have a feeling it's not going to be so easy this time.
And was it easy last time?
Yeah, no, it wasn't at all. It doesn't even get to the end of the fucking music before the game starts because it's so far ahead. Yeah, his fucking body's just laying there, and you can talk to his ghost.
Up.
Look, I can still see my old dirt piles. First time, yeah, to interact with them, yeah. I remember the moves. Don't worry about it, bro.
I just farted.
Thanks. That's why he died.
Yeah, probably.
I think he still blinks. I think like characters' eyelids are programmed to always keep moving. Guess not him though.
That's good.
Yeah. Hey, I was a star of Banjo-Kazooie. No, you weren't. Who's going to help you? Now I'm dead. You can just talk to his ghost. I think I told you about this, but I'll talk about it again. But there was going to be a oh no, various insects are taking an interest in my corpse. He's just stuck here. There was gonna be like a game mode, like a multiplayer game mode for this, where where a second player could like control bottles.
Okay.
Hurry up and get after the witch! Can't you see I'm decaying down there? Where he become devil balls. Instead of an angel, he become devil bottles.
Oh God.
And a second player could like control him and like possess enemies.
Okay.
And I guess like try to like kill you. I guess I'm not sure how that helps the first player that much. But he could like possess and control enemies, and I guess they scrapped it because it was too difficult, like technically, I guess.
All right, let's go.
But they friggin' wrecked. Spiral Mountain was so nice and happy and cheery, and now it's all fucking wrecked. Even though I'm pretty sure that drill didn't fucking leave that entranceway. I don't know how everything got so destroyed, but I guess it was the minions that did it. You wait for them in here. Is he Republican?
Yes.
Liberal nut job, stupid liberal nut job.
The polls in Pennsylvania are way too close for my liking.
I know it's an important one.
Yeah.
It's important midterm or whatever.
It is, yeah. That one in Georgia.
Right.
And Georgia's also like way too close.
It is the whole. Well, it is Georgia. What do you expect? I'm shocked it's close at all. I would expect it to be pretty red.
Nope. It's turned purple.
Yeah. So it's Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's also been always been pretty purple.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense just because like it's it's one of the founding states, one of the OG states. Yeah.
It's a pagey.
Well done. Oh yeah, basically. Found my missing pages. Collect 5, then return them to me in the Grantee's lair. Hey Cheeto, how's it going?
I feel very bad that
Ukulele was bad. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Don't say that you didn't like it, because a lot of people didn't like it, including me.
Well, yeah, but like it just.
I appreciate the effort. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like
it's disappointing.
It's still like playable. It's not like it's broken. It's just like I don't know. I feel like I mean like.
Well, I mean my issue as a non-gamer really, was that like you need pages to open the books and then to like expand the books, but then you also need like a certain number of pages to even like unlock the final boss, and it's like not pages that you collected throughout the game.
Yeah, I feel like that was because like, and also and it also that also like plays into the fault that people had with the fact that the game is just like too short. Like there's like what 4 or 5 worlds.
Yeah,
there's like 10 in this.
I didn't know that was a problem. I just thought that like.
Well, the problem is that like. That's fine if you have to pay, same in this game in the first one, like you had to have enough jiggies to get to the final boss, but like it was okay because there's so many different worlds you could get them from, you didn't have to get them from like the same like 5 worlds. There was like close to like 10 I think in the first game too. So like so if they just if they'd been able to make more worlds and more worlds that weren't like kind of boring, it would have been fine,
Yeah.
I mean, you also get down to like the gameplay side of things, it's just not very like, it's, for a platform game, like it doesn't feel like it doesn't have the feel that you'd want it to have.
Yeah.
Just like moving around and stuff, and like some of the moves are kind of arbitrary, and like the way they go about it is kind of lazy.
Yeah, it's not even like, for me, my main issue was the fact that the pages that you need to unlock the final boss do not take into account all the pages that you've gotten throughout the game, because once you use a pagey to expand a world, those pages are gone.
Yeah. I mean, same in this, but like, well, in the first game at least.
Yeah.
But again, like, it just comes down to like, it's like, the game is, as people colloquially call it, like a collectathon. You're just collecting things.
Yeah.
But like, if it feels like a chore and it's not fun to collect the things, then that kind of ruins everything.
Yeah, and like as a result, you need to get all the pages in all the worlds to even have a chance at getting.
It seems like it,
boss.
or at least close to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was.
And so many of the worlds are just like so like empty and like there's like nothing going on. They don't feel like that exciting or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's just that space world. There's just like
nothing.
It's just wide open nothing. Yeah. like unfortunately it goes back to Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, the third one, just because like one problem Jontron pointed out, which I agree with, is like the worlds are just so huge and empty. There's like nothing going on. There's like these huge worlds with like nothing to do in them, you know. And like if you're gonna have a huge world, like that's fine, but you also have to fill it with stuff to do.
Yeah.
But the problem with Banjo with Nuts and Bolts is that they basically, I have no idea why they did this. It was what annoyed me the most about like the car, like the mechanic about building cars and stuff. Like I can forgive that.
Yeah.
Like that's like, you know, it's something like it's not the worst thing ever. But what's the worst thing ever is the fact that like it runs on Mario 64, like in Sunshine and Galaxy like logic or like gameplay, where unlike in Odyssey or in these games, which came out fucking, you know, decades before Odyssey.
Yeah.
Like, you have to like every time you enter a star or which you know, Jiggy or whatever you want to go after.
Yeah.
Then you get that Jiggy and then have to leave the world, come back, pick the next one, go back in.
Yeah.
And like this game came out freaking like decades before that one, and you didn't have to do that in this.
Yeah.
Like
that's stupid to me.
Like, you know, you can make the excuse for Mario 64 that like, you know, that's, you know, that was the limitations of their ability and stuff.
Yeah.
And there are some stars in Mario 64 you can get like before without selecting them, you know, like getting the red coins and stuff. You can get that whenever. And there were even some like secret ones too. But like I'm pretty sure in Nuts and Bolts, from what I can tell, you had to like pick one Jiggy to go after, like find where it is, do it, then leave and come back. You know,
That's
and
really,
it's
really
like
dumb.
it's like the old games didn't do that, you know, like and
yeah.
like,
Why are
it's
you?
one thing. It's one thing if like the previous games did that, like in Mario, like with in the case of Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy, like that's how the old games were. So it's like okay, that's people expect. But like what made Banjo-Kazooie stand apart was the fact you didn't have to do that. Like they were all just right there in the world.
Hey, bitch.
You didn't have any like you know, hints or anything. You had to like find them like from your own skill and ability and stuff. But like you know, you didn't get, and there were hints here and there, but like for the most part, you didn't have any help.
Yeah.
You know, so, but like people were still like kids in the friggin' 2000s and like late 90s were able to do it. You know, like but why do it this way in this game? Especially when you have these huge worlds, you have plenty of space to put stuff.
Yeah.
And yet there's like nothing going on. It's so weird. And I get that probably why they made it so big was so you could like comfortably control a big vehicle you build or whatever and like fly it around and drive it around the world. But again, it's like if there's nothing to do with it, what's even the point? You know, just driving around doing nothing. Like that's not a game. Come on, yo, what's up? I never get why King Jingling says yo, what's up.
Because he's an N-word.
He's king of the gringos.
Those they were Jinjos.
They are, but you called them gringos one time and made me laugh really hard.
I did.
Yeah, back when we played Banjo-Kazooie. You were there's a gringo over there. I'm like, a gringo. But now you know it, obviously, and it was funny. Because a gringo is like what a Mexican calls a white guy.
Yeah.
It made me laugh. Because you're cute.
You're cute.
What the fuck is this little pet? This little pet thing is so gross. And it's in both games.
That's so
that weird little like pink thing next to him.
Oh, so me.
Yeah, literally, yeah. It's like John. I remember when they played some Game Grumps, John's like, here's the best thing about this guy. Zooms in on it. What the fuck is this thing, dude? It was like a cock and balls.
It really does.
I believe we should go and see Master Jiggy Wiggy in his temple now. Jiggy who? Jiggy Wiggy is leader of a secret and ancient order dedicated to the mystical powers of Crystal Jiggy. Ancient order of Crystal Jiggy? You just made that up, didn't you? No, honest, it's all true. He's very important to your adventure, as only the Crystal Jiggy can open the worlds that you must enter. King Ding. They keep fucking up his name. That's a gimmick that they always fuck up his name. It's in Bottle's house, of course.
Fuck the ball.
I never understood why, like, they almost kind of do it, like, they set it up where, like, there's alternate dialogue if you talk to King Jingling before you go to Bottle's house, but you see King Jingling's castle first. Like, it's the most prevalent thing in this area, so obviously you're going to be drawn to it first.
Yeah.
And then when you come out of this one, as we'll see after this cutscene, you're facing the entrance of Bottle's house, which I think is how you're supposed to know, okay, go this way, you know? Like, but you're not going to see Bottle's house first unless you're weird, you know? It's very strange. Hey, what's up? Crazy ass evil witch tower. Hopefully this, because there aren't too many cuts in this cutscene, hopefully the music won't be too out of sync.
Hopefully.
This is a short cutscene. Fairly short, I guess. Right. Come on, sisters, time I lack. What's the plan to get my body back? I said booty. Well, that too. I know what your rhyming is, so stop it, or we will not tell. Oh, if I must. Yeah, they stopped the rhyming after that in this game.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like she doesn't talk nearly as much in this as she does in the first game.
Yeah.
So like why? So like, I can see it if like you don't have the effort, or you don't put in the effort to make every line rhyme. But she's talking a lot less in this, so why not make those few lines rhyme? Or maybe it was just too much of a hassle. I don't know.
Maybe.
They have to steal life force from other fucking beings, and they'll somehow give her a new body.
Like Lizzie.
Exactly. Yeah. They're the Skeksis.
They
It's
are.
living essence.
I'm 80% sure that that's what Kissinger is doing.
Not slim you are, so plenty will be needed.
I don't understand
So
how
was
that
fucking,
evil bastard is still alive.
So was what, Khrushchev? Did he just die recently, or who was that?
No, it was someone else.
Yeah, someone else died. Someone from that era died recently. I forget
Yeah,
who though.
well, no, Khrushchev's been dead for a while.
Yeah, I figure. How old would he be now, do we think?
Khrushchev?
Yeah. Alexa, how old would Nikita Khrushchev be today?
As of October 26, 2022, Nikita Khrushchev would be 128
Okay,
years
yeah. I was pretty
Yeah.
off. Warmed up BOPs to begin with the
Like
firing
a Russian guy
sequence.
died recently?
Yeah, a Russian guy. I forget who though. Someone from that same era, right?
Yeah.
Also, I still love that friggin' Twitter account that was seeing if a head of lettuce would last as long as the prime minister.
There is actually a Twitter that I can now follow now that I don't work at the center anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That is just dedicated to seeing if Kissinger's dead yet.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Why couldn't you do it at work? Like, what are they fucking like watching your fucking social media?
No, but I didn't. Just in case. I didn't.
You didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it.
Okay.
I don't
fair
know.
enough.
I don't know what Dimitri does.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He scares me.
Probably still following you.
Yes.
No, I don't think he is.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. They fucking. And see right here, more fucking shit. They fucking turned him into a zombie. Okay, that seems pretty good, I guess. They turned King Jingling into a Zambo. They stole his life. They stole his essence.
Gorbachev.
Gorbachev, yes.
You know, he died.
Tear down this wall. Reagan smash.
Okay, yes. Now I have to search for that Twitter because now I need to follow it.
Okay. Yeah, they freaking stole. They stole his essence. Hours it will take, and revenge where it will seek. So the kayfabe reason why they don't freaking use the gun again for the rest of the game is that they're busy charging it up so they can just zap the entire island. They'll never get to us in time. Evil laugh. Wait. What? Is Henry Kissinger's dead yet? No, I don't think it's a count. It's just a long-term commitment. Yep, it's true. Yeah, when did you make the account? Does it say? Yeah, look at the front page. It should say
Oh crap.
when the account was made.
Um.
Like something 2000, like the year and the month at least. It should say.
It's, oh no, it's just been here for like a year.
Oh, okay. We get Mrs. Hey, Mrs. Bottles. Oh, fine.
Well,
Tell her about Ghosty Boy. Keep
Alexa, how old is Henry Kissinger?
Like 90 something, right?
Henry Kissinger is 99 years
Yeah.
old. You know when Kissinger was born?
No thanks.
No. That outlived Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to outlive Lizzie.
Especially for Henry Kissinger.
Yes. That guy is actually going to probably go to hell.
More so than Lizzie?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care enough to argue that.
Yeah.
I love how the friggin' kids have posters from Jet Force Gemini, another rare game.
Oh, funny.
Look at her little doll. You know what it is?
Oh,
there you
it's
go.
us.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Look
no,
closer.
it's...
You and Dad are such good friends. I'll
It's
give you
Donkey
this.
Kong.
Yeah, it's Donkey Kong. Because they also made a Donkey Kong game.
Oh, cute.
Forgot on that by any chance? Oh, yes, I believe they're called the Amazo Gaze Glasses.
Do you know
Oh,
what
they were.
happened to my toe separator thing?
Probably should still be there. Actually, up and down to zoom in. Right. I was trying to figure that out earlier. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's always been there. Watch out. Yeah. I'm sure my dad will be able to fix them if they're broken. Can anyone fix Daddy? Well, why does he need fixing? Which really means your mom is just fixing up his dinner. Well, that's a real alright then. I was afraid you meant he'd been blasted by a fatal spell or something. Oh. You're scared. No! Damn it. You're an annoying child. You're a creepy child. Yeah, we never tell his family that he died. We never tell them.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, we never tell them.
But yeah, like the worst thing that Lizzie did was stupid monarch stuff.
Yeah.
Kissinger did way worse.
That we are aware of.
That we are aware of. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Team Jingling is organized especially for my dad, since he's a hero. Or I don't suppose you have any substitutes. I don't have any substitutes. My dad's the best on the team. I'm sure he was, or is. They keep fucking it up, but they still never find out. So his families are just idiots. I think that's just...
How are you guys this dumb? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Whee! Yeah, more Jeffers Gemini stuff. They love throwing their other game, like references to their other games and stuff.
I do like that.
Yeah, you know. Makes it feel like it's like the Rareware universe.
Yeah.
I am Jiggy Wiggy, and this is my temple. If you want to see me, you'll need to get past my doorman first. Fucking kill him. You have to defeat him to get past.
How to defeat that thing?
How to defeat Chris O'Neill. It's like I remember when they were playing this Flintstones game, and you talk to Barney, you know, Fred's, you know, the blonde one.
Yeah.
At one point he's like, I find a big man over there. He was hiding apart from the time machine. I tried, but I couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
It's like, I couldn't defeat him. Like it's like fucking some Naruto shit. Like Barney was not powerful enough. It's up to you now.
Yeah.
Some Dragon Ball Z shit. He wasn't powerful enough. He's also known as Jiggies. That sounds familiar.
But yeah, with all the Vietnam stuff, that guy is not.
He publicly did a lot of.
He publicly
committed a lot of mass atrocities.
Yes.
Only food from McJiggies can be eaten within. Just order it from Macca's. I mean McDonald's. Yummy. Greetings, O chosen
What's the
one.
difference between yabe and yabai?
I think this is pronunciation.
Okay. Yamete.
I think it's like yes and yeah, kind of like
Okay.
yeah, like it's like a shorter version, I guess.
It's always yes, never yeah.
What's that from? Princess Diaries?
No, it's
Okay.
from,
Oh.
it's from Miss Congeniality.
Oh, okay. So yeah. I had the basic like premise. I was more thinking premise as opposed to like, you know, actual like content within.
Fair enough.
And they are kind of similar movies.
They are very similar, yes.
Yay, complete the puzzle. See, in the old games, like they did it like Mario 64, where like you'd have to. There was like a photo, a painting of the world.
Is that like the King Jiggy?
Yeah, he's Jiggy. He's Master Jiggy Wiggy. He's the leader of the Jiggy cult. It's basically what they said. It's basically what Jingling said.
I remember. Is this like a Cthulhu cult?
Yeah, basically, probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when the
they
great-
have their
when
own
the great
Necronomicon.
Yeah, when the great Jiggy Cthulhu rises.
Oh my god.
Even we're waking him right now. No, we're not.
I don't know why I'm so fucking tired.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, you said you were some.
I was really out of it this morning.
Yeah, you said that. Yes, I know. Oh, he's like freaking 4 or some shit. I know about the information science. Fuck off. Alright. Yeah, but he's like 3 more. I always end up like just if I'm playing like it all depends on like how I'm playing. Like if I just get like all the ones I know I can get now in each world, like we're gonna be like way over budget. You know, we're gonna be like way like
Yeah.
we're gonna have like way more than we need at any given time. So I try to like just get as many as we need for the next world, and then just move on, and come back later.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind the backtracking.
I understand. I would personally, but
Yeah, because I like running around the world and stuff, and I know where stuff is, so it's
Yeah.
that's frustrating for me.
yeah.
But also, I just don't like this one very much, so I think it's kind of boring
Well, yeah, this
compared
world,
to the
this-
other ones.
It's the overworld. It's nothing.
Well, no, this is an actual world
Oh, okay.
that we're in right now. It's the first world in the game, and like I don't know.
It's just
I
kind of
was
like the
never-
training wheels world.
Well, yeah, it's sort of like it's the first world, just like figuring shit out.
Yeah.
But like,
Maybe I'll play these games.
maybe. Hey, get your sorry hide over here and press B. Okay. What up, bitch? Drill Sergeant Jam Jars, reporting for duty, sir. Banjo, get a load of this guy. He looks like Bottles in uniform. Of course I like Bottles. You punk, he's a brother. How's it keep keeping? Anyhow. Not too good. Recently deceased at the hands of a Grunty the Witch. Sorry to hear that, Fleeple. Sorry to hear that. My brother's dead. Sorry to hear that. That's a way to react. So we wanted to hear some of my special moves to get even with that witch, huh? Not really. Bottles taught us loads in the last game. I only knew novice moves. You'll get nowhere without my advanced techniques. Sounds good to us, Jam Jars. Why not teach us a few now? Not that easy, punk. You gotta prove your sorry selves first by defending me a few notes. Come back if you can find enough. Wait a minute. Yes, you have enough. So he's the only family member we tell that he's dead.
That's fucked up.
What you need is an aiming sight. Hit the target, then you might. First person view by pressing Y. Hit RRT to fire that. Yeah. They had to freaking. They didn't bother to freaking rewrite the freaking songs to make them rhyme. Because before it would be like press C on the N64,
Yeah.
which rhymes with whatever he ended with, but they didn't do it here. I do like this game, like, not because I do think this game did certain things better than the first one, namely like collecting things.
Yeah.
Because like instead of just having like individual like instead of having just, like, a long string of just individual eggs lying around, you have these little nests
Yeah.
of eggs and notes and feathers, so you can get like multiple at one time.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
And also they were able to make it so, because like in the previous games, like you had to, like if you left the world, you have to collect everything over again, basically.
Yeah.
Like it would still like be like in your record or whatever, but like you basically have to collect everything again if you want to like say you collect like 80, if you want to get to 100, you gotta collect 80 again, and then the last 20.
Yeah.
If you leave the world and come back, which is kind of annoying.
That is annoying.
But in this game, they're able to make it so you don't have to do that. What?
Ekum bokum.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Ika boka. Remember here at last. Mumbo best shaman in games. Built new skull. Mumbo also want to help. Let's find a magic creature. You'll be alright, Mumbo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help?
Yes.
Sure. Woo! Play as Mumbo. I'm going to be hero at last. Press X to see Mighty Shaman Zapstick. Criminal in a chair. I want to be Bear and Bird again. Yeah, you control Mumbo. And I know people like don't like the backtracking aspect of this because it's like you have to like take him, like go get him, like take him out here, like go to the place you need to use him at, and then bring him back
That is
to his
annoying.
place. But like I just it never really bothered me. Like
Backtracking never bothered me.
Yeah, anyway.
That doesn't work. That's too many.
the backtracking.
Bothered me anyway.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I just liked. I enjoy. I
Yeah.
as
I mean,
a
this
child, it
isn't
never
bad
bothered me.
because like it's right here.
Ikamboka.
Ekum bokum.
Ikamboka.
This one isn't bad because it's like
This
right
works.
here.
Yeah, it's not too far away.
Ekum bokum. Ekum bokum.
Ikamboka. 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 Gotta summon this golden god.
Oh, so you?
What? I'm not gold. I'm brown. I'm a brown god.
Yeah, you're
Little
my
black
brown
rise.
god.
They're so wild. Show me again. Turn touch you to its base and press B. Yeah. You can control this giant fucking kaiju. This giant fucking Jaeger. And go around and just just break stuff. Hey. Hey. Hey you. Fuck you.
Good job. Super proud.
Get over these doors. Fuck. That's one more I gotta get first. Those skulls on the wall remind me of like a catacomb or something.
Yeah. If we're ever in Paris together, I'm taking
Yeah,
you
I
to
wanna,
catacombs.
I'm down.
Even though I really don't want to go back to Paris.
I know you don't. And I don't feel that strongly about it either, so
It's an if we're in the area and we feel like it kind
Yes.
of thing.
Yes, agreed. Boot.
I'm not going to go out of my way to go to Paris.
Yeah.
I have been 3 times. I do not need to go again. Wait. 3 times? I need to do some math. So we did in 2006, 2007, yeah, no, 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think they might have fixed something here. Let me check.
The first one was as part of the Grand
I
European
thought they made
Tour.
I thought they made so you could skip this if you wanted to.
Guess not.
Oh, it is faster, I guess. I don't know, slightly.
But the first was part of the Grand European Tour of 2006.
Yes, of course.
The second was part of my grandkid trip that I prefer not to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I have a little photo album of it in the other room. But I kept that for Grandpa. And then we spent like 2 days there as part of the high school France trip.
Right.
I would go to Disneyland Paris.
Oh, sure, I tried that.
To see how different it is.
Yeah, same with one in Japan. I go to that one. Boot.
I would go to that one because that's where the not shitty son of Kim Jong-il went.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's closer, I guess.
Well, no, he tried to, but then he got caught at the airport and was hauled back.
Damn. Like by the government and stuff.
I think so.
Trying to leave or something.
I think so. Like he tried to go there and like got in trouble or something. It was really funny.
Tried to go without his dad's permission or whatever.
I think so. Let me Google that.
Alright. Ika boka, ika boka, ika boka, ika boka. Ika boka. Yes. Ooh, my pussy. There. Mumbo's good. We don't need to use them anymore for now. I remember Grant Kirkhope actually talked about on Guest Scrum's side. This level is supposed to be in the first game.
Yeah.
Which might explain why it's like kind of smaller compared to the other ones, I guess. It's more like, condensed. But it also kind of helps in as far as like, introducing you to things. It doesn't like throw you into like a giant level right away. I don't know like what changes were made between this game and the first game, but I see the similarities.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Brian Gooey. I'm gonna go up here, at the top of the Mayan-ass temple.
Okay, yeah. So he tried to go to Disneyland, Tokyo. After traveling with a false identity, he didn't even make it to Japan without authorities arresting him at the airport.
Jesus. False identity. Was he trying to actually do a thing or like?
No, I think he was just trying to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
He just wanted to go to Disneyland.
How old is he? Like, 20s or something?
I think this was in the 90s.
Oh, okay. Wow. He's gonna leave the country under a fucking assumed name.
Yeah.
Go to Disney World. Your dad's a crazy dictator.
Yeah, no, Daddy was weird. Daddy was real weird.
Well, current guy isn't much better.
Son isn't much better.
I know. Well, other son.
Yeah. Half bro isn't much better.
Dismissed.
Well, yeah, half bro had him killed.
Really?
Yeah, because he died 5 years ago or something like that.
Because they had him killed?
Yeah, they had him killed.
Why?
Reasons.
For not being crazy and evil?
I don't remember. I think it's just because North Korea reasons.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Something like that. There's a PBS documentary about it.
Breathed the wrong way or something.
Some weird shit like that, yeah.
Hey, Gringo.
It's a Jinjo.
Yippee! Baby, I'm off for home now.
Oh, also, I need to explain to you who frickin' Peter Townsend was. Because he's been in Andor, the same actor.
You can explain it to me on here?
Yeah, I'll explain it to you.
Okay, go ahead.
So, in the early 1950s, he was, Peter Townsend was this very handsome guy who was in Queen Mama's household.
Mm-hmm.
And he and Margaret started seeing each other.
Okay.
But he was married at the time and was trying to divorce his wife.
Oh, okay.
And then after Lizzie became queen, she Margaret asked her sister, like, said that she wanted to get married to him.
Right.
After the divorce was finalized.
And
And
it's probably a big no-no.
Lizzie had to say no, because of legally reasons.
Right. Churchy reasons.
Churchy reasons that she couldn't do it at that point because she was still in her early, I think she was 21 or 22 at that point. But if she waited until she was 25, then they could maybe get married.
Okay.
Then they waited, and then they still said no even after she was 25.
Jeez.
And then he got sent away to Belgium or something.
Damn.
And it was a whole thing. Everyone was worried that it was gonna be like Edward II because of what happened with Wallace.
Right.
But she's not gonna be queen. I don't get. Okay.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I don't get what the.
Yeah.
They were weird.
Yeah.
It was some weird shit.
Royals be weird.
Royals are weird.
Nobles, royals, whatever you want to call them. They're all a bunch of weirdos.
Did you call them muggles?
Muggles? No.
Is that what you said?
No, I said, what did I say, nobles?
Oh, I think you did say nobles, and I
Yeah.
just misheard it as muggles.
Muggles. You fucking muggle.
You're a muggle.
Fucking mudblood.
Excuse you, if anyone's the mudblood, it's you.
Why? Because my blood is muddy and brown.
No.
Like me.
No. Because you're adopted.
I'm adopted!
You were adopted by a bunch of wizards.
That feels like, I feel like that wouldn't happen in the wizarding world. Like, that feels like cruel.
It really does.
I feel like cruelty to, like, for a wizard family to fucking adopt a fucking muggle.
You know what? I think you're right.
It's like you're immediately ostracized by your entire, like, family and community.
Yeah.
You're immediately just like, no.
Well, I mean, abuse is rampant in the Harry Potter world, so.
Okay, besides the one obvious one, what are the other ones?
Wait, which one's the obvious
Harry.
one? Well, with who? Because he's abused by multiple people.
I don't know, Snape, the Dursleys.
Snape, Dursleys, Dumbledore.
Dumbledore didn't do nothing.
Yes, he did.
Why? Because, like, doing nothing is the same as abusing.
Well, no, not even doing nothing. He knowingly left Harry with an abusive family.
They were not that bad.
They weren't that good.
Yeah, well, it's the only family he had. The only
A wizard family would have taken him in.
Yeah, they also would have been targeted and killed by Death Eaters. Along with him.
Who freaking who?
Death Eaters, they weren't so crazy as to go near fucking muggles at that point, I don't think. So the safest place was a bunch of moogs.
You're a move.
Oh, Brian.
What?
Oh, Brian. Brian Brick. Brian Cray. Prove me wrong.
Umbridge. Although,
Yeah.
in that one he had it coming.
Why, pray tell?
He breathed incorrectly at the wrong moment, and it was... In that one he had it
Truly
coming.
a dick move.
Yeah, no, it was a dick move, and he had it coming.
He had it tough.
Ron is regularly abused by his mom.
No, he's just neglected by his mom. There's a difference.
Not much of
He's
one.
just loved least by his mom.
That's still not okay.
Every parent does that at some point.
Doesn't make it okay or a thing that you should portray in children's media.
Well, it's realistic. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they were trying for a girl and they had Ron.
Oh no!
He was just born a disappointment. That's sucks to be you, Ron. Hey, what up, Wumba? Your big ass anime eyes, Jesus. They like drawing They liked fucking
Why
rendering.
were eyes rectangles?
Because they're anime. They loved animating or rendering buxom women in these games. They didn't give a fuck back in the day.
Well, yeah.
I remember Grant telling the story about I frequently use soundbite in Banjo in both these games. Is
What the fuck are we?
we're stony. We're made of stone now.
Okay.
You can talk to other stonies. We can play kickball, which I'm not gonna do right now because it's annoying and I like doing it. But I'm grabbing him for a reason. Is the thing I want to get. But yeah, there are these stonies just chilling out. They're like
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, I remember these.
When you talk to them as Banjo, it's like gibberish. When you talk to them as a stony,
right.
you can understand them. Yeah. And he's small. He can fit into places. He's good for thieving. I want to grab this honeycomb. I thought there was another one I could have got. Oh yeah, that was okay. Maybe. I did like it in the first game how you could like go to like hell no you could like if you don't want to go all the way back to Mumbo, you could like just leave the zone as like in the transformation. It was automatically turning you back into Banjo, which is helpful. But that's like both in the case of transformations and as playing as Mumbo, you can go all the way back to the place. But that's what they give you, the freaking warp pads, which help a little bit. There's the cheating chamber over there, but I'm not gonna do that now. Bunch of stuff I can just come back to later when it's relevant to me.
Sorry, what device?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What? What'd you think? What'd you think?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll do a bit more in the night. We're both tired, so we'll have to be a shorter stream.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry,
No, I'm tired too.
I don't know why.
It's been a long week. It's been a long 3 days of a week.
It has been a long 3 days. I did nothing today.
It's not a long week. That's not a long day. I guess for some people it is, but
For me, it is.
yeah, for me it's being fucking busy all week. That's a long week for me.
Like, if I'm busy, then time passes more quickly.
I suppose. I guess same here, but it also like just wears me out as well.
Yeah, I mean,
But I feel like you kind of thrive off doing activity in a way.
Yeah, I do.
Keeping your mind occupied.
Yeah, I do.
Keep your mind going.
I was doing more of that essay, and I don't think I'm gonna submit it.
Why not?
It's bad.
So what?
It's not that. It's really bad.
It's fucking can't be that bad.
I'll send it to you if you want to look at it.
I probably won't because I'm lazy.
Yeah. I was gonna ask one of my friends to do it, but I also don't
Do you still have
want.
your editor? Do you still have the editor lady?
Yeah, but I'd have to pay her.
You just look at it.
I don't want to.
Fucking okay, come on. Doesn't matter. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
True. I'll ask someone from grad school to look at it.
Probably can't like send it to like a professor or something.
No.
I don't know how that shit works. Oh, yeah, that's one up here. Okay. I mean, do you have to like pay a fee or something to submit it, or?
No, it's free.
And like, where'd you hear about it from again?
One of our umbrella philanthropy organizations.
Right. So it was like through work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not? No? Couldn't hurt.
Because it's bad.
I doubt it. I doubt it's bad. Why do you think it's bad?
I don't know. I'm just having a hard time articulating.
It doesn't mean it's bad necessarily. As
I
long
don't
as.
know. And I keep on. I don't know. And like, I'm trying to, because the prompt is to write about feminist foreign policy, and like, you can answer one or more of a set of questions. And so and one of them was like, pick a policy area, explain why a feminist approach would lead to transformative change. And I picked climate policy because that's my jam. And I don't know, I'm just having a hard time. Like, it's just kind of hard because like, other things have been written about like making climate policy feminist or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really want to like rip directly from them,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm having a hard time like formulating my own ideas.
I mean, you know, if it's like you know, if
And I cite everything.
well, it's like what Jim says, like, you know, if you know, it's not plagiarism if you sleep for multiple people,
Yeah.
for many people. But also, like, you know, obviously, I'm sure, you know, citations are good. You know, it's
Yeah.
good to, like, you know, base what you're saying off evidence and stuff.
Yeah, no, I always do that.
Yeah, and if you, like, agree,
Yeah.
if you agree with it, then, you know.
Like,
I
I
don't
want to
think,
say,
like,
I
I
want
don't
to...
think I don't think you can really, like, ever use too many sources, you know.
No, I know. Like the thing that I want to say is that, like, you know, having, you know, having, you know, more women at the table and making sure that, you know, climate is financed in a, I don't remember the exact term, but in a...
Bipartisan way or something?
No, kind of, but like with gender.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say tear down the system and remake it,
Okay.
because a lot of feminist writing says to do that, and
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
yeah.
I don't think that's necessary. Like a little bit, like challenge the patriarchy. I'm so here for that.
Well, can you, like, research, like, just kind of, like, like smaller areas that can be, like,
I've looked.
changed and stuff?
Yeah, I'll look into that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we'll see. It's
I'm sure there's plenty of climate policy you could dissect.
Yeah, I can.
Explain, like, you know, why,
Yeah,
you know, a certain way.
yeah,
Why changing it, you know, thusly would be a
Yeah.
good thing.
yeah.
I mean, one thing that comes to mind for me is, like, you know, feminine hygiene products.
Oh yeah.
Those are a big contributor to,
Yeah.
you know, to climate change, but, like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, just with waste and everything, but it's like, you know, those in power to fucking, you know, do stuff about it, you know,
Aren't gonna do anything.
Right, they don't give a fuck, because it doesn't affect them, 90%
Yeah.
of them.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm advocating for, like, you know, women and also indigenous and other marginalized communities being at the table to help decide things, because they're currently not at the table, and that's not good.
Yeah, and, like, they're the people that are going to be affected by climate change before the people that are, you know,
Yeah.
privileged in like, a better position.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm sure there's stuff you can talk about. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I'm not a friggin', you know, if you ask me to think of, like, specific examples. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
I'm
I'm
expert,
not.
but,
I'm just having a hard time with it.
Yeah.
And, like, I didn't want to do, like, reproductive freedom, because I feel like that's way too easy.
I mean, it could be talked about a little bit.
Well, no, like I didn't want that. I didn't want to pick that as like my this is what policy needs to be more feminist.
Right.
Because
It's too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy. I don't want to say, like, you know.
Well, you can mention it. I mean, this doesn't have to be like the focus of your paper.
Well, I want to pick one and stick to it. I don't want to mention multiple, because I feel like, because I only have.
I guess, yeah, if it's more focused. Like, I'm sure there's like a limit.
There's a word
limit
limit.
and stuff.
It's between, you have to do it between 1,000 and 2,000.
Okay.
And I'm doing climate. I'm already at almost 1,000.
Okay.
So I don't want to.
But you just want to make sure, like, the words you use are your words.
Yeah, and I want to make
like,
sure that
make it feel
everything
like
is
them.
coherent and makes sense. And
Yeah.
I think I was just really out of it today. So
I mean,
my
if
writing
it's-
was
Yeah, I mean, that can happen. You know, that's
Yeah.
why you proofread and stuff.
yeah. I mean, I went
but
back
if
and
they-
changed
like-
several like wordings. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like that.
Well, here's the thing. Like, obviously, people reading it are going to be, you know, people who know a thing or two about this stuff. I would assume.
Yeah.
Like, is it like for public consumption, kind of?
Well, the not a contest, even though it totally is a contest.
Right.
Don't lie to
Well,
me.
there's no prize, really, is there?
Well, there's a, you know, you submit an essay, and if it gets picked, it'll be published, and you get $500.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So that's why I say it's, even though they say it's not a contest, it's a contest.
It's kind of is.
Don't lie to me. And you know, if I want it to be published, then I want it to be accessible to a wide range of people, and not
Yeah.
just people who know.
Well, then.
Which is why I took, you know,
Well, then maybe I
400
could-
words to
yeah.
define my terms.
Right. Well, you know, you can define them concisely, I'm sure.
I did.
But like once you feel comfortable, I mean, if that's the worry and not like you know just actual like you know facts and stuff, then you know.
Facts I can find. Facts are
Yeah.
easy. Facts
Like-
I can do.
But if you want to make sure it's accessible and stuff, then you can have me look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I try to make sure
I
that
can
my
be a judge of that.
like in college and grad school, they always said write your paper
Yeah.
for someone who doesn't know a goddamn thing about what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So.
So
Yeah, I
um,
could. Yeah, I could pass judgment on it based on that for sure.
Yeah, I might have someone else look at it too, though.
Yeah,
just to,
yeah, sure.
see.
You can ask. Yeah.
I was gonna ask someone from grad school, but I also don't want to say, "Hey, I'm entering this contest," and have them also enter it because then
Right,
they'll be
yeah,
better
yeah.
than me.
You don't know that.
I do know that they're all better than me.
Yeah, more buxom, more weird buxom creatures.
Oh yeah, no, this is like, is this
More
like this?
hoes.
This was like, yeah, she a hoe.
Yeah, she kind of is. Yeah, she's like flirting with you the whole time.
Why are you such a skank?
She's a bee and no bear. I don't know. I guess we should be like on opposing
Are
sides
we-
realistically.
Are we poo?
Oh, we don't. No, we're the opposite of poo. Poo wears a shirt and not pants.
That's true, but
We wear pants
hey,
and no shirt.
hey,
Hmm.
hey, are we senile?
No, we're not. You just reminded me I was watching the Gabriel Iglesias special where he talks about voicing Speedy Gonzalez,
Yes.
and one thing he said was because of Zoom, the way Zoom is.
Uh-huh.
When he was on the Zoom calls with the director and writer and producer and stuff, doing the thing,
Uh-huh.
he was like, because we were on Zoom, I went full Winnie the Pooh. So it takes everyone a second to realize what full Winnie the Pooh means.
What does that even mean?
Like a shirt and no pants.
Oh,
Because they can't see. All they can see
that's
is,
true.
all they
Yeah.
can see is his top half.
Yeah.
That's why Zoom interviews and stuff, you see people wear a nice shirt but sweatpants or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's what I did for my Zoom interviews.
Yeah,
I
that's
wore
what everyone did.
a nice shirt and my pajama bottoms or
Mhm.
my lazy
That's
pants,
fair.
depending on what kind of time of day it was.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's water.
Get some too.
Yeah. Can you hand me your water glass?
Oh, never mind. I have water.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm good. Love their.
Also, this weekend we have to go to CVS
Okay.
for 3 things. Well, 2 things technically.
But at Rare they were.
Just for me and Candy.
Ah, yes. They were saying at Rare how they would use this catchphrase from this old 70s comedy duo they all knew because they're all older dudes from the UK, and I guess their catchphrase they would go way at things or whatever. So they started that became a thing they would say an inside joke there were a lot of inside jokes from the developers in this thing, but
I think it's cute.
that people also accept it as their own.
No,
you don't
it's
have
cute.
to be in on the joke to get it.
Yeah, it's cute.
How Ikam Bokum was formed by the syllables for come and have a go if you think you're hot enough, which is like a football chant.
Yeah.
They're all British, so
Yeah.
that would be a thing.
Excuse me.
We used to the syllables and formed Ikam Bokum.
Yes.
Ikam Bokum. And Mumbo's other magic word, which is uminaka, is basically saying because nakas in the UK means balls.
Yeah.
So he's been ooh, me knackers. I got hit in the nuts or something.
Yeah.
So a lot of inside jokes in this, which I appreciate.
Love it.
Made by adults, so you
Yeah.
can tell even if it's a game for kids. It's like how at the end of the first game there was a scene where they're on the beach. There's a girl with in a bikini with big boobs. Okay, it's not much stream and chill.
No.
Because someone's not paying attention.
No, I am paying attention. Sorry.
You weren't, but okay. But yeah, they would have a lot of kind of adult, stuff jokes and stuff in these games, even though they're for kids. But they never lost sight of they never lost sight of the fact that it was for kids. Obviously.
Yeah, no, it's still there are adult jokes, but it's not. They're not so raunchy that
it still qualifies as a kid's game.
Yeah, no, it's not too much.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, well, and also in England they just don't give a shit.
Right, exactly. Kids are like more desensitized over there.
Well, yeah, like
so.
friggin' Chicken Run. Like, look at Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit.
It's true. They get pretty mature with
They
their jokes.
they go hard.
Well, I didn't want to start the next level yet to the next episode.
Yeah, well, that's
so
fair.
it is still there's so much to chill.
Okay.
It's a short one. We're tired.
Yeah, we're real tired. I
And
don't know why I'm so tired.
and we had some difficulty setting up anyway, so that made us more tired. So we'll see you next time. More of this definitely at some point because I have this game and I need to choose to play it because because of my autism, my OCD, and my ADD, so I don't know.
You have
Fucking
way too
bye.
many disorders, babe.
Shh.